Hello everybody, we're going to be looking at today's parcel. I got this second hand on an auction site, and yes, it looks very shiny. It's quite pretty. Babylon Zoo? Or is this Babylon Zoo? Right, anyway, let me open this up. Talk about single-handedly saving the day. What could be inside? Right. We have a remote control, VGA to TV remote controller. Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold these days. You know, you gotta keep farting. I'll fight to live another day. Hey, where's a tripod when you need one? No. Too tough for that. Too tough for the easy road. Right. Right, so we see VGA to TV. Right, so we have a VGA plug here. A VGA plug of the opposite gender. And some sort of slimline proprietary connector. Which brings us down to the last item in the package. Real Vision VGA to TV converter. It's model number of uTV-2001. We have function select button, directional controls, perhaps comparable to those on the remote. So you get an idea what this is for. This is going to allow you to hook up an old computer, such as this old Toshiba laptop here, to your TV set, or perhaps even to your VCR. Which might be nice if you want to make your own little 3D movies and transfer them to VHS cassette to get an interesting effect. Fans of old CGI movies and what have you, which I happen to be, hence my uncanny Ray Dream 3D skills. Right. So this point is the infrared, which is obviously for the remote controller. We have our proprietary connector, which is used to hook up your VGA dongle. That allows you to plug this into your computer, given it's got a VGA port, Toshiba Satellite Pro, or any number of these, such as a custom Pentium, one of those, or even a DVI G3 iMac, which that specific one over there does have a VGA port on the back. Then you've got USB Type A printer style connector, which is used to power the unit up. Now, given this operates on 5 volt, you could just use a 5 volt AC adapter. Given that you've got the correct polarity, you could use one of those universal adapters with the interchangeable pins, the polarity switch and the voltage switch. So no, we don't have the power cable here, but this is easy enough to replace. So very good. Then going around here, we have an S-video connector, and an RCA composite component, an RCA component video connector, which is very much this port I'll be using to hook up to this TV. As you can see, we have a matching yellow connector there. So yes, if I just find a power cable, I think we've got one up here actually. Yeah, that'll do. Just put this down for a moment. Stay tuned, viewers. Greetings to all those lovely programs. You're watching Victor Rodriguez video potpourri. Hope it smells nice. Oh, we've got it. I've just plugged it in and the signal is on. Right, I'm using my standby Pentium, quad core power tower for my Ray Dream renders. Using the standby to power this up. You could use many different ways to power this up, but this is just the most convenient one for me right now. Right, we have this connector. So it's hooked up to the power on the TV. The next part would be to look at the dongle. Now we don't have a great deal of desk space because I'm a bit messy when it comes to desks because I'm just so blooming productive all the time. I've only got two hands. I'm not fortunate enough to have three. I do envy those that might happen to have like three. Right. And then once we've got that connected to our box, you'll see we have a shorter end dongle here, which is a pass-through. This you would use to put through your monitor if you want to use an external monitor, which I won't be demonstrating here since we'll be using the laptop screen. And then we have the much longer end of the dongle, which goes into the computer. VGA connectors all the way over there. Convenient. Toshiba did pretty good laptops. I think along with IBM they did the best laptops for that era, although they were certainly quite expensive as well. I think something like an Olivetti or a Zenith was the more affordable option. Right. Now, under my understanding, we should be able to toggle between external monitor, i.e. TV, and the laptop screen by using probably something like a combination of the FN with the F5 key, or something like that. Whoa. Well, watch out for the epilepsy warning. I'm not sure if that's quite suitable or not. That was not expected, that flashing. Apologies for that. Please heed the warnings in the video description if you have a problem with flashing lights, anything like that. Right, switch the laptop on. was just a bad clock battery because I had to remove it. So it didn't quite save the settings, so that's what that bio screen was all about. It's nothing to do with the VGA adapter that I'm trying to demonstrate. Are we reaching you? You might remember this laptop from a Scream Tracker video I done a while back. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try going back to the TV again. Right, turn the screen off. Expect a big beeping sound. Okay, we have a little white square in the middle of the screen. Right, I've just pressed the function key to bring this menu up. We've got a variety of directional keys. Position, size, flicker. I'm not sure which resolution is being set. I'll just do one. I don't know if the remote is working or if it's going to need a battery change. Let's see if it does anything. There's no flashing, so I think I'm going to have to replace the battery, which is likely going to be a CR2032. Right, so we're going to be relying just on the main control panel, I think. What we have here. Switch the laptop back on. We're going to try the FN and the F5 key combination. Ah! And voila! I've got it. Right. Okay, we can see that the text isn't too clear to read. Although it's not bad, it works straight away really. Obviously it doesn't look like we can have a simultaneous display. I think that's actually the limit of my laptop rather than the VGA converter box itself. If we just hold on a moment, I think I've got a mouse we can plug in. And see if we can try changing the resolution from Windows 95 control panel. The idea of this is that I wanted to plug some of my older computers into a VHS cassette so I could do VHS movies recorded from my animation software, things like that. That was the idea that I liked. As we can see, it's kind of blurry. We should perhaps see, yes, sharpness. You might want to increase that. Saturation. I think we might want to. Okay, that adjusts the colour basically. And don't forget, you can always adjust the sharpness on the actual television's control panel as well, which we can do via this remote controller. Picture, brightness, sharpness. Well, I've already got my sharpness maximised anyway, so that's just the limit of cathode ray tubes. They're obviously not as sharp as that of LCDs. I think staring at an LCD long enough will blind you to the point where when you actually look at a cathode ray tube, you're like, my goodness, I can barely read the writing. Okay, I think I'm going to put the saturation to the middle really, because if you have it too high it just looks really green. Oh, that's about it really. I've got a colour bar here, see what this does. Whoa. Okay, I don't think this plays the songs of Pet Shop Boys Introspective, if I do say so myself. Alright, this is just a calibration screen that you would use to adjust the colour combinations on your TV's remote control. Okay. Contrast. Okay, I don't like things too bright. There you have it though, it's successful in its main function. We've got quite a few options for calibration and things like that on the unit itself, in addition to what you can also adjust on your laptop and the TV. So no, I think I paid about £8 for this with the shipping, so I think that's a really good price for that. That's almost stealing, I'd say. As I say, you've got a few extra LEDs here, I'm not quite sure what those are used for. See if we can, yes, we can see the mouse cursor moving. Okay, we can see that. And of course, if you also want to hook up your computer's sound to your TV, you're going to need like one of those RCA to phono jack converters, or you can sort of use a cable that's already built like that as well. And that's a bit like one of these on one end, it's got something like this on the other end. So yeah, thanks for watching. This video was totally experimental, by the way. I don't script my video, so there was a chance that this may have not worked because it was not listed as a tested item. So yeah, I think we're all very lucky to see that this one worked, despite you can see that it's a little bit battered there. It's actually got a chunk of the plastic out, and admittedly the dongle is a little loose here, so we might want to put a bit of electrical tape around that. but it works well. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy with that.